coming into the grand finals here. Let's see if Space can make a grand finals reset here.
Yeah. So both of these players already having qualified for the what's it called, for the Invitational, I believe.
Yeah.
So no surprise seeing them back in grand finals. I don't think they faced each other yet, but they definitely earned their spot. Yeah,
Wow.
quite well.
That's actually quite interesting.
I think Azrael has not managed to get second or first yet. So one of the spots that would be like going purely off points is absolutely going to Azrael. Because
Yeah, even if he's like,
whether or not he placed second or third, second or first, like it doesn't really matter because he got so many points in the process that he's absolutely earned his spot up here. But yeah,
wow.
now we're seeing some more Pyra, Mythra, some more Sonic though. Amazing spike to take that first stock by Space.
Yeah, and as much as it would be great to see an out-of-region player, technically Space making this kind of like grand finals reset will show how much of a great player he is too.
Yeah. Ooh, the angled up forward smash just in case that it might still hit, but the Nair instead gonna beat that.
Yeah, just making sure that it's an anti-air because Sonic's anti-airs are very specific and precise.
Yeah, forward smash is not generally really seen as an anti-air, but you can absolutely use it as one.
Yeah. I guess that's why they added angled moves in Smash 4.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Oh dear.
Clean stuff by SuperStriker, still getting the edge guards. Maybe down in percents, but the stocks are at least even. And Sonic does build up damage pretty quickly.
Yeah, a lot of these like burst hops with his spin dash and momentum there. Just
Exactly.
keeping his movement pokes very safe here to prevent getting smothered in yeah, destroying pressure.
Ooh, going for the forward air, just barely being able to beat out that down air frame data wise.
Oh, wow, and the up air actually clipping through and potentially shield poking. I wouldn't know if that was a shield poke for sure, but yeah.
I'm unsure.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Wow.
We're getting a
Very
little bit
tight
more
angles
Pyra
here.
advantage state.
Yeah,
Definitely the character you want to see when the other opponent is
Definitely not looking good,
advantage.
but see with the luckily jab 3. See the jab 3 Space has been doing on almost every player. It's very consistent.
Yeah, I think it's worked like on SuperStriker at least twice today as well.
Yeah.
It's just a very strong option at ledge. Killing at 33. That was definitely a lot before I expected it to kill. Nice parry into forward tilt. Not sure if the parry was even necessary, but it probably was. It at least made the chances of hitting that forward tilt a lot better. Not able to close at the stock with it though, so it's still a bit rough for SuperStriker, but
Yeah, and SuperStriker still making sure to make this game as close as possible with his kind of forced aggression here, because he has to kind of, even though he's playing safe, he needs to kind of risk you.
yeah, for sure. However safe I might be willing to play, you still gotta get in somehow. You still gotta take these stocks, and currently the percent's just racking up more and more.
Yeah, and Monsieur
There's no
Space
way that
getting that
kills.
down tilt
Okay.
upper, but still not killing, of course, because the upper doesn't kill just yet.
Yeah, no. Luckily, SuperStriker is able to DI that one.
Yeah, that finally killed due to rage, only due to rage. Otherwise, it wouldn't have killed.
Yeah, every single percent that was on both of these characters really mattered into getting that stock finish, because that looked like it was
Very tight, yeah.
survivable, but it probably just wasn't.
Yeah, Space definitely DI'd that probably.
Yeah.
It was an unstilled back throw too, yeah. So.
And like I said, Sonic racks up damage pretty quickly, and suddenly, after taking that stock being down 80%, now he's in the lead.
Yeah, now he can afford to at least keep his distance a bit longer. And
Whoa.
wow, going almost for a spin hop forward there. Oh, the up air getting. Oh, a bit too greedy. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Gotta learn during these sets, you know.
So true.
And wow, just very quick. This beginning opening, they're not getting too much damage, but now it's changing quite a bit with Sonic's quick combos here. Oh wow.
I do like that at the beginning of the game, immediately Space just ran up in SuperStriker's face, immediately forward tilted. Rather than doing dash attack, his forward tilt is much safer.
Yeah,
it didn't get anything out of it.
It's much more unreactable compared to dash attack. I mean, dash attack just has a lot of burst range, but still.
Yeah, I mean, dash attack is also unreactable, but it is like whenever you hit it on a shield, it is very unsafe. Whenever you hit forward tilt on a shield, they probably can't react to the fact that their shield's been hit by the time that they can poly punish.
Oh dear, and yeah, luckily he DI'd that to make sure that he didn't die just yet. And, oh, clanking with the spin dash and getting a back air, not just yet killing.
Yeah,
let's see how this.
Very close to killing as well.
It's very interesting to see, like a character like Sonic has to, for some reason, respect Mythra side B.
Yeah. Providence.
Just F tilt. A lot of spin hops and homing attacks here.
Ooh, is that it? That is not quite it. Just barely able to make it back to the stage. SuperStriker not challenging that recovery.
And it's just also the mastery of Space actually showing that he can pick up a character quite well here, and also just.
I just want to point out how difficult the input is that SuperStriker just did, because it didn't work. But what he was trying is like back air from ledge, which what you have to do for that is down B, B reverse, and then jump and back air. That exactly.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like that pretty much helps you get back on while having a hitbox out.
Yeah, it's a really tight or it's not like tight because you have to just like do down B and then
the
jump
raw
and back
runs
air.
here. Very interesting mix-up. You know, you didn't see him run as much every other set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
see?
back throw was
Look at
definitely a close
that.
arrow. Yeah, he's absolutely running a lot more, using Sonic speed, which is
because
more so to his advantage than he did before.
Sonic doesn't always have to, like, sometimes it's just raw movement is enough of a mix-up.
You don't really have to commit to doing a side B or a down B or anything like that when you're Sonic, because you can just kind of go through stuff. You can just kind of like mix up your movement using exclusively running or exclusively like running and jumping a little bit maybe. That time though, going through the entirety of Mythra's Pyra's side B.
Yeah, Pyra's
characters are the entirety of Pyra's side B was just like avoided by just one side B from.
Wow, these have been very consistent, like ledge down Bs. Oh god, yeah. He got clipped at the very end there for no reason.
I mean, he was very dead already, so it didn't really matter that happened. But you know, but that was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, immediately taking another stock, and SuperStriker in response also immediately putting on a little bit of damage, but not quite a whole bunch. Instead, Space attacking on 44, 50 already. Not quite gonna be anything other than that. Ooh, whiffing the neutral B in. I think that's like the most end lag in this entire game of any move.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's true. It's probably not true, but still, it's. Whiffing that move is absolutely detrimental. You can get like a charged forward smash, but Space instead going for a grab, going for a little bit of a confirm.
Oh, and baiting out with the auto cancel downer into the forward air. See, it's like he's making these changes in his timing to avoid SuperStriker baiting out and like delaying his.
SuperStriker trying to go past the ledge, but like avoiding the down air, but then Space was just like, nah, here's a forward air in your face. Not quite enough to close it out though, and instead having to play neutral for just a bit longer. Down air here, not quite gonna connect.
Yeah, but you notice like to avoid all of this like spin dash at ledge mix-ups, I started noticing Space is starting to shift how he.
For game to take for Space, and then it would be the bracket reset. And if SuperStriker wants to prevent that, you're gonna have to win 3 games in a row. Definitely not the easiest feat to accomplish, though. At this point, you might want to just like try to go for as much data as you can, rather than trying to win this game. Though, of course, winning is always more rewarding. Then you can maybe like close out the set without actually having lost, or close out the tournament without having lost a set.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it seems like Space is just a wall of like pain for a SuperStriker here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this platform counterpick has helped a lot for Space's game plan here.
Yeah, I mean, this is SuperStriker's counterpick, so that's not what you would expect.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's very strange.
Yeah, I don't think that this is the counterpick you want to, like, take ages
This
to.
has to be, like, some kind of, like, not an error. I think it's just there were really good bans given to Space here that he, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I do think that the bans from Space probably forced out Battlefield somehow, but
The SD, yeah, this is a little closer than we expected, likely due to the resources lost during these little small interactions here.
yeah.
Dash attack covering here, and wow. Once your Space always keeping the pressure very tight here.
I just keep hearing the laser sound effects from the sword.
Yeah, it makes me think it's a lightsaber.
The same. I mean, it kind of is, right? It's a saber made of light, so.
Yeah, that's not wrong. She's like a light element in Xenoblade Chronicles too.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're seeing
good,
some more neutral.
Very good awareness, making sure to not parry that. Parry that spin dash, because that would spell much less advantage.
I'm seeing a lot more foresight usage coming out from Space. I feel like all of that is like intentional foresight usage rather than just like pressing spot dodge.
Because I noticed he doesn't really, he does normal rolls with Pyra there, but when he specifically spot dodges, it's with Mythra. So
yeah, Mythra is definitely like. Jesus.
Wow, like even if he whiffed that down air, like forward, like just the coverage he had, even if he had to commit a little bit there.
Ooh, amazing grab, recognizing that SuperStriker was able to shield in that position, and then saying, "All right, go for it. I'm gonna grab you right now."
We can't count on SuperStriker losing the game just yet, but still, it's looking to be Space's Grand Finals reset potentially already.
Yeah, it's definitely looking very tough for SuperStriker to still close this out. Forward smash not quite gonna connect.
These platforms definitely coming in clutch for Space, and the down air, up air, and just
finals about to begin between these two competitors.
Wow.
So we saw in the first set that they played, it was very close. Game 5, Space losing to SuperStriker, and now this last set that we just saw, very, very dominant by Space, extremely dominant by Space.
And another thing is what I noticed. I think potentially that SuperStriker has started being more of a mixed playstyle player against these higher level Dutch players, because what I noticed is that he can't be fully defensive, and he can't kind of force his kind of game plan as much anymore, because they're either keeping a lead or kind of playing in a way where Sonic has to chase them out rather than just use his mobility to pressure and keep out safely.
Yeah, for sure. It's not easy to just stay on the defensive the whole time. I don't really think that SuperStriker really wants to stay on the defense the entire time either.
Yeah. It's just an option he's utilizing.
Yeah, exactly. Mixing that up is extremely important. Wow, the Nair closing it out.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Likely that he.
I'm unsure if Sonic can do anything about that, because I feel like every time I try to challenge a Sonic neutral B, they just air dodge out. But SuperStriker hasn't been doing that at all.
He did a high homing attack, so that means he has less room to get back down. That's the issue.
Okay.
Because obviously they're kind of scared to whiff it if they do it a bit lower, but still getting a back hit and being much closer to the opponent is less unfavorable when you're doing shield pressure. But if you do that normal homing attack hit, it puts them away.
That's true.
Ooh,
the
wow.
Second hit of the Ray of Punishment not quite working out.
Yeah, luckily we both know what Chroma, Dust, and Ray of Punishment are.
I mean, she says it out loud at the very least, so that helps a little bit.
Helps a ton. And ooh,
shoutouts to Mythra for saying the moves out loud, so we don't have to remember.
Exactly. Oh, and the up B there, he desperately wanted to get an up B coverage on the platform, but now he's using it more carefully, kind of just keeping that advantage. And oh, jab.
I think there might be some like worries coming in from SuperStriker here.
Yeah,
Very
he's
nervous.
playing a bit more carelessly. I wouldn't say it's like he's playing bad. It's more like he's playing a bit more impatient.
Yeah. There's definitely it's like something about the way that his playstyle has changed compared to the set in winners finals that isn't very good for at least like winning against space.
Yeah.
Maybe it is like the fact that he's trying to change up his playstyle a little bit, trying to go for something that he's not comfortable with yet.
Yeah, and good. I've seen some really good drift and kind of just getting through, as you can see, getting through all of these very hard to escape options out of space. And see, if he messes up, he just gets hit hard and he gets put back on ledge again.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, the up smash absolutely going to close it out. It may be a little bit weaker than Pyra's up smash, but it is still a smash attack, and
yeah,
it's absolutely going to kill.
Yeah, and it was in the it was in the special Mythra percent where she eventually finally kills, like at 160. She just kills more consistently.
Yeah, for sure. At some point, you want to stop like using Pyra at all, and then just go for Mythra, because everything you do is going to kill anyway.
Yeah, like up air eventually kills it around that time too.
Really? High up air, I would assume, right?
Yeah, pretty high.
Okay.
I mean, you can't do it super low and it'll kill, but it gets you pretty high up for the opponent.
Ooh, a ray of punishment right there.
And the nair coverage, yeah, generally just needing to. Oh, almost that downer seemed like it was a little too early, but wow!
Okay, I was about to say that could not have killed.
That was very close though.
Yeah. Like before 80%, I would never assume that move kills on a character, even as light as Sonic. I feel like Sonic is pretty light, but it's
all that conditioning Space has been doing, kind of getting that sense of security that like SuperStriker needs, but then he goes Pyra.
Such a lame name compared to True Finals.
Yeah, maybe
True Finals is high.
Maybe we can load it and fix it. I don't know.
Maybe. Let's see. No, apparently. Alright, so, anyway, going back into the game, Space up 1-0, still looking pretty dominant as compared to the set in winners finals.
Oh dear, and getting a bit too...
So, luckily, SuperStriker, wary of the fact that he went off stage rather than trying to just, like, go for whatever he was trying to go for otherwise.
And making up for what he's been messing up on, getting a really good, consistent, like setup into F smash there.
Yeah, like most of the time, those types of mess ups don't matter that much.
Yeah, as long as you can come back from it.
Yeah, especially if you're playing a character that is good at getting back to the ledge and good at getting back off the ledge.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog, for example.
Oh, he has no air dodge. Oh well,
he
did, but like, you know what I mean. It's like not a safe air dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the back airs were for, though.
Oh,
I'm not sure
because it like to avoid himself getting hit from one side, he's pushing his box to the other side.
Okay.
But also, you know, just in case, Space tries to challenge it.
Right. Or maybe that was like, maybe there's like some type of propelling property on back air or something.
Yeah,
there are definitely a good couple moves in the game that will propel you forwards.
True, it's not as prominent like as in Rivals, for example, but there's like characters like Corrin and like Ra who have that.
Exactly. In Rivals, there's a bunch of characters that have that, but no.
Yeah, it's literally, there's literally like a whole spreadsheet for that shit. Like, for like all. I think it's also for frag up air or something like that. But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, we saw once again the Sonic side B going through Mythra side B, and I honestly thought that might have something to do with like the amount of charge that you put on it, but that time it was like no charge whatsoever. Just went through it anyway.
Yeah, it could just be like a case of the move it's challenging is not high priority, or it could still be like a, I don't know actually. Interesting.
But yeah. Now SuperStriker in the lead. Never mind. Oh,
well,
yeah,
wow!
still
actually getting a bit clutch, I guess, because he didn't do too much damage yet to Space. That the lack of the rage actually came in clutch.
Yeah. very important not to lose your stock there. You want to put on as much percent as you can, a little bit of percent there.
Yeah, taking the stock to ensure the rage doesn't like come to bite you at the end.
Nice side B into back air by SuperStriker. Definitely what you want to see. Forward tilt, put him in a ledge trap situation. But now off stage himself.
And making sure to cancel that side B and recover lower. Being patient at ledge and air dodging. Interesting.
A little bit scared, and that is absolutely going to bite him as Space takes that with a forward air. Very clean stuff, but there is still 80% on Space's first stock. Back air combo, only 20%.
Oh, that upper could have led to a potential kill, but still getting that damage off. Like SuperStriker at least has some kind of percentage lead.
That was the slowest up B I've ever seen.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I mean, wow! And rolling past and F smashing, slow down so much that you saw Sonic like frame by frame kind of just
jump off the spring instead of just be above the spring already.
Yeah, because humans can't really see that fully.
No, exactly. Like, it does translate, obviously, but like generally I don't actually like see those types of things. So there's like 3 animations that I saw today that I like never noticed before. One of them was Banjo laying down like on his belly, which was funny, and I don't remember what the second one was, but that was the third just now.
But yeah, just the very comforting pick that Space has been using here. I can't say for sure that I think this was definitely like a Space counter pick, because like for some reason SuperStriker loves to keep Battlefield legal through his bans.
Yeah, I don't think it's even that bad of an option. Like as Sonic, though against Pyra Mythra, it's definitely
specifically here it's a bit less favorable, and it still seems like even with Space's supposed lead, you could, from what we saw last game, you can never doubt a player like SuperStriker too early.
No, for sure.
And the up smash going through, even if like he swapped to Pyra or did anything, that probably would have caught that too.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, SuperStriker definitely showing us why we can't count him out quite yet. The up smash is very clutch, though still 60% on him right now. Not quite gonna be able to take out the stock in Space. But, a down smash! Jesus Christ, that killed at 60.
Yeah, that was spin charge, so like there was literally nothing Sonic could do there. He just lost the trade.
Yeah, he could have mixed up the timing a little bit better, but
yeah, he was already committed to it. Is my
yeah, exactly. There was not a lot. After you've already pressed the button, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very clean read by Space, though. Definitely not what I would have expected.
The movement here from both players has been much more cleaned up here also.
Yeah, not sure what the side B, the high side B was, but wow.
Oh god, whoa, the spin shot into the forward air. Oh my god.
Very clean forward air, a very clean edge guard by SuperStriker.
Yeah.
Putting up a lot of pressure, and then
spin dash
Space
into the
just not
spring.
respecting it.
Oh my god. You're definitely seeing a lot of character mastery now with how SuperStriker's playing, even just Space, seeing how that works and trying to apply pressure as Pyra and Mythra.
Yeah, we did mention that the stage is definitely like very good for Pyra Mythra in this matchup, but it is looking very rough for Space right now. The percents maybe a little bit even. Ooh, that up air was a bit scary.
Yeah, it could spell like a potential Pyra swap into disadvantage. Very careful, but
a lot of damage from that up air.
Ooh, that was very close. If that homing attack didn't bounce off of that like platform, it would have been stuck.
Yeah, and if Space was able to recognize that it was going to bounce, then like would have gotten the correct spacing. But sadly, there's a lot to keep track of in this game, so it's not that easy.
This is the kind of set where I'm just unsure who to root for, honestly. It's quite interesting.
I'm not rooting for anyone. I'm commentating.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. Because even as a commentator, I can't really even show bias anymore. Because like, this is interesting from both sides.
Oh, is that gonna do it?
The jab 3 was like a little too early, I think, at percent wise. And the back air. See, that's what people confuse for down air.
I'm very smart. Don't worry about it. This is
Okay.
3-0.
Ooh, going back into PS2 here.
Yeah,
and-
that was game 11. Now we're in game 12.
Yeah.
Cool. Counting. We.
And yeah, you never know. Like the PS2 seems like a very good like pick for both players here. Like
Yeah, I think especially for Sonic, so I completely understand the counter pick being here. However, Space is definitely very comfortable on this stage as well, and that is maybe matchups do say a lot, but comfortability goes a very long way.
And even the Dutch community is all just looking at this match and just curious to see what will happen.
Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that up smash to just like be let rip like that. SuperStriker was above Space for a millisecond, and then Space was you're dead.
Yeah, it's also a pretty active move compared to I mean Pyra up smash is somewhat active, but like Mythra's whole point is that it's like it hits a lot of times and is like more active.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh dear. These downers are very scary.
And like I was saying before, you just kind of want to go for the down airs to keep fishing for, and eventually one of them will work, and that one comboed right into the up B.
Yeah, the platform tech chases or coverage with the downer he's been doing the whole time has been very efficient.
A little bit of a greedy forward smash there coming out from Space. Bam! Side B getting punished with a forward smash of SuperStriker's own. And suddenly he's back in the game, but not quite in a winning position. Still down a full stock. Needs to like put on a lot of damage. Take the stock, take 2 stocks before Space is able to take 1. If he wants to have another chance at winning the tournament, because this is definitely the last game if Space is able to like capitalize on the advantage that he has right now, and it's looking like it. A lot of damage being put on. Jesus, the down air, very big hitbox in the forward air.
Forward air catching. And it could be a neutral beat. Ooh, getting a little too greedy, but that could have been a game.
Yeah, Flame Nova, very clean stuff.
Ooh, with the down air.
Not really something you see very often.
Yeah. Interesting to see here. And now we're seeing a little more patience by Space here to make sure the stock is secured.
Yeah.
And the forward air hitting
that was
vertically.
Yeah,